So today we're going to be using Dipsy Dip's Nutmeg Shimmer to dip our nails. You're going to want to shake the powder, make sure everything's evenly distributed. And then make sure to push back those cuticles. So first you want to use the step 1, the nail primer, to make sure the nails are ready to go. Then we're going to grab the base coat. Now for this, it's good to do really nice, thin, even layers. So you're going to wipe off most of that product, start kind of in the middle of the nail, and then push the base coat back towards your cuticle. That'll keep you from having too much product backed by your cuticles. And then dip your nail in at a 45-degree angle. Tap off the excess, and then brush off any extra powder and move on to the next nail. So start in the middle and then push back, fanning out the brush, and dip. So here's a little tip. Take one of these orange sticks or like a cuticle pusher, and if you noticed you got a little bit of product like on your skin or the line isn't quite as smooth as you want it to be, you're just going to, right after dipping, take that cuticle stick and run it around the outside of your nail bed to clean up any of those edges. Just a little bit on the corner there. And in between these steps, the product is dry, so you can touch your nails. You don't have to worry about messing it up. So you're going to go ahead and repeat that process as many times as you want. I typically dip 2 to 3 times, or you can do, as many times as you want. The more times you dip, the darker your color is going to be, and the thicker it's going to be. But I usually just stick with 2 or 3. Okay, so now we're ready for step 3, the activator. You're going to apply a liberal coat to all the nails, and this is what's going to soak down and harden that powder. Now you just have to wait about 30 seconds to a minute for the activator to dry and really soak down. While that's drying, I like to go on and wipe off the rim of my base coat. As you use the products, if you don't wipe off the rim, or if you're not extra careful not to get any on the rim, it might get stuck shut. So if you just take some rubbing alcohol and a cotton pad and clean the sides of the rim, it'll keep it from getting stuck. And then once that activator is dry, you can go ahead and buff and shape the nail, make sure there's no rough spots. If you do have a few bumps and ridges, just file down that section, just like right there, until it's smooth. So just keep the file really flat and just buff off the bump or the ridge until it's nice and smooth with the rest of the nail. And then you can continue on buffing and shaping the rest of your nails. After you've buffed, you're going to put on your second layer of the activator, another liberal coat of this on all of the nails. And then you're going to wait for that to dry again. And again, it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute before it's dry and you're ready to go. Then you're going to grab the top coat. This is what's going to make everything nice and shiny. Again, you're going to want to do thin layers. Start at the middle of the nail and then kind of push it back towards your cuticle. Nice thin layer on each nail. Start in the middle and then push back. And that's going to help give you those really clean lines. And that's one coat done. Now you can stop here and call it a day, or you can do another coat, and I'm just going to test those to make sure they're dry. They are good to go, and I'm going to do another layer of top coat, completely optional, but I like that extra shine. And there you have it. Beautiful nails done at home. Now here's another trick. You see our liquids come in sets of 5. This extra one is a brush saver. So as you use them, your brushes might get a little hard and you just switch them out with the brush saver. You flip the brushes and they are good to go. And now your top coat, you're going to want to do the rubbing alcohol trick with this one as well, to make sure the cap doesn't get stuck to the bottle. You see how it's kind of gunked up there? Go ahead and just rub that off with some rubbing alcohol. And then you're good to go. Now this color is really beautiful. It has like a little bit of shimmer to it. And then you're going to want to finish off any manicure with some cuticle oil. This is going to keep your hands nice and soft and your cuticles nourished. And it smells pretty good.